1, 2, 3. Action. What is up, guys? Fahan here with Za once again, and today we have Jin. How are you, Jin?
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming out to do this review of a very rare bike and a very unique bike also. This is the Honda NM4, also known as the Voltus, is it?
Voltus, yes.
But they never officially use that name lah. They just use the name MN4.
You know, the first time I saw this bike, you know, back then when I was working as a saman uncle, you know, I was saman. The first time I saw this bike, it was parked at a HDB car park, right? The first thing I thought was like, sialah, this is motorbike or spaceship, sialah. Back then, the bikes are not very angular. It's more curvy. So, having seen this, sialah, this is like another level of
dimension.
Another dimension, no. So eventually I saman lah because no parking, no season parking.
Yeah lah. So before Jin tell us a story about his bike, I'm gonna give a bit of background about it. Initially a concept motorcycle at the 2014 Osaka and Tokyo motor shows, the Honda MN4 is a feet-forward power cruiser known for its radical and futuristic styling, inspired by a fictional motorcycle featured in the 1988 anime Akira. Production ran from 2015 to 2019 and is intended as a low-volume limited edition run. For the Japanese and Asian version, engine is shared with the NC750, a 745cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke 2-cylinder parallel twin SOHC with fuel injection and a dual-clutch transmission sourced from the Honda NC700D Integra. In Singapore, the Honda NM4 is a parallel import exclusive, with a few rare examples on the road today. Alright guys, so shout out to our sponsor Liqui Moly.
Do check out their online store for awesome motorbike care related products.
Support us by clicking on the link below to view the range of products.
Or use our promo code upon checking out.
From what I know, this bike is actually designed to target the younger generation. That's why it has a very unique design. And it's partially inspired by this 1988 anime in Akira, sorry. And also fun fact, this is Honda's third DCT motorcycle. So for yourself, Jin, that time when you bought it, why did you get the Voltus or the MN4?
Of course, the time I was at the Speedway, I wanted to buy T-Max, but I sit on it, but I only can one side tiptoe on my right.
Oh, it's too tall
so too tall for me. So after that, I just sit down with the sales girl and talk to her. Then after that, I see this bike, this one like very good. I just test. After that, I just fall in love with it.
So you fall in love by sitting on it lah?
Yeah, because my consideration is 2 feet must touch the floor.
I see. Then that time when you bought it, is it brand new?
No, that time the CO unit left 7.5 years.
Oh, 7 years. So how much was it that time?
That time was 13,800.
Quite steep, honestly speaking, for 7-year-old bike lah.
Yeah.
Previously, before you were riding this bike, what other bikes that you had rode before?
For 2B is the Honda SP, 2A is Super 4, Spec 2, and that time when I get my Class 2, I get the K2 750.
Okay, how would you describe in your own words the performance of this bike compared to the K2 750? Since considering that this bike has also like a 700cc engine.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
And the fun fact, the engine is also the same as the NC. It shares the same platform also. Yeah.
How would you describe its performance, its power, its agility in traffic, its handling?
So far for my traffic wise is cause some of the cars I can pass through, which is the normal sedan I cannot pass through. I will hit the mirror. If the bigger cars, I can just pass through just under it. I ride about 1 year, then I already got used to it already.
So it was awkward at first for you lah.
Yeah, awkward.
How about the handling wise?
Handling wise is everything is okay. I really like the turning, everything. Cornering so far is not a problem for me for this bike.
Oh, that's surprising because how to say, for me when I see this bike, I wouldn't expect it to corner very good. And also given that its mirrors are so wide, even wider than handlebar, I wouldn't think it's good for lane splitting also.
If you try to manually push it, is it very heavy?
Manually push it, when you're not used to it, you'll feel it very heavy. But after I gotten used, it's actually quite easy.
Okay, how about its power?
The power, of course, you say for the sport bike, of course, you will lose lah. But this one is also auto, plus this pickup is very fast. So far, none of the bike can catch me.
So for DCT bike, right, when you want to like change gear using the button, right?
Yeah.
Do you need to close the throttle?
Normally I will close the throttle and I will just switch it to auto, then or manual, then I will just play around.
Okay, so being DCT, right? Because it's supposed to be automatic, but actually it changes gear for you. Do you feel the jerk?
The jerk only minimum,
Oh, I see.
quite minimum.
Similar to the XADV lah when I try test ride also, because it tends to jerk a bit only. But the 2021 model, it doesn't jerk actually. It's like very smooth, you know, the GCT. So I think since it's the first gen GCT, they're slowly improving on it lah. And for yourself, how's the fuel consumption like for you for the MN4?
For my fuel,
NM4.
for the fuel consumption, 1 liter is about 27, reaching about 28. So far it's okay for me.
So, how big is the fuel tank and how far can you actually ride with the fuel tank?
The fuel tank is 10.8 liters, but I tried to almost reach 280,
Okay.
which going to empty about 9.8. I don't dare to go again.
Okay, so let's talk about the unique features of this bike. This bike has a adjustable back seat.
Yes.
But can also put the key inside and then put down. It become a rear chair.
Yeah.
For pillion. At first I thought it was like, hey, this bike don't have for pillion meh? Because I see got foot pack, but then where's the pillion seat?
And fun fact, guys, the front seat for the rider foot pack is actually the floorboard. And when just now Jean invited us to sit, macam cruiser, like you sitting on a Phantom, you know.
And then, you know, it reminds me of the motorbike that featured in the movie Judge Dredd, starring Sylvester Stallone. No, it's like just like.
Let's talk about the angular designs. Oh my god, the design is so like macam.
I think
out of this world.
The design was futuristic for its time.
But I think for me right now it looks awkward. My personal opinion, it looks awkward. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so lah. I mean, back then it was futuristic, but then it looks a bit weird. It looks awkward.
Then another feature that I like at the front, if you think about the front got storage cubbies, guys. You can actually put things inside, you know. Yeah. And then how you adjust the mirror actually, because the mirror is bent with the bodywork, you know.
Actually, the mirror that you can just push it, they can just adjust it by itself.
Oh, okay.
So you push the edges of the mirror to adjust it.
Yeah.
Just now you mentioned this is the version 1. The version 2 got the side panels, but actually you can put the side panels on this, right?
Can.
But that time when you want to buy, why you will never get?
Cause the time when I bought the bike already, then I know that there's a side box. So I was looking online, but after that, they already sold out in Japan.
So you mean if you want to get the side box, you have to import from Japan lah?
Yes.
How much was it?
That time was about 1,001.
Oh,
Haven't add the shipping.
Actually, guys, the side panels, I see on internet, it's quite small. It may look big, but it's actually quite small.
It's actually one side is about 8 liters.
8 liters, right?
Oh, yeah. Small lah, very small. I mean, you can't even put a helmet, you know. So that's why you get this box lah.
Yes, I get the top box. For this rack, I also order from Japan.
Oh, okay.
This rack is meant for the MN4 lah.
Yeah, from the Daytona. Yeah, but this one I rode about 3 months after the inside broken. Cause the inside there's a one lobang there.
Oh, I see.
So after that it's broken, then I bring to Sing Kwang, then go and do again. Then he cover for me the whole. Until now, no problem.
Okay.
So I think that the frame is not rigid lah, it's not strong lah. So but quite stable lah, I must say.
So far, we talk about the beautiful features of this bike. You know, from I just have to appreciate the front fender of the bike. It's like so cool, like Transformers. just like Transformers.
Transformer head in front.
So far we have talked about the aesthetic parts of the bike. Now let's talk about the engine part, the mechanical issues. So far, under your ownership, has this bike given you any problems, or are you aware of any problems inherent to the bike?
So far, I didn't have any problem with this bike.
But have you heard of any other other riders?
I got one friend stay at Yishun. His one, cause he seldom ride. Then his fuel pump spoiled. I think he put there about few months, then never touch.
But so far you have never heard of any problem with the engine, or during your ownership this engine never give any problem lah?
No.
So when you do your bike maintenance, where you usually go to?
Now currently I only go to the Unique Moto.
Is it difficult to find mechanics who can do this bike?
I will just tell the mechanic, just try. But they scared to make spoil. I say it's okay, even spoil never mind, just help me service lah.
But then so far, but then so far okay lah, no issue lah.
So far no issue.
But then when they want to open the engine or change engine oil or what, wow, like very complicated.
The engine oil is actually just below here.
Oh, okay.
So when they want to top up, it's also here. Then the DCT filter also there.
So how many bottles of engine oil you use?
This one is about 3.4. After if you change with the filter, it's 3.8.
But this is the V-twin, parallel twin kan?
Parallel twin, correct.
Oh, that's a lot of engine oil.
Yeah, but mine also mah.
Same
Yeah, 3.8 lah.
But this one I only have 2 spark plug.
Oh, okay.
Same as mine also lah. Because it's the same engine lah.
Yeah. But this spark plug is a lot better than the uranium. This spark plug one is about, I think it's 35 or $40.
Don't mind me asking, on the how many owners do you know who rode the NM4?
In local, I only know 4 of them.
Oh, I see. Because it's a very rare bike. In Carousel, when I try to find owners to review this bike, like only 2 only or for sale. Then both of them don't want, shy. But Jin, thank you so much for coming out to do this lah.
No problem.
I know for yourself it's also not easy lah.
So far, considering that this bike is designed for cruising, have you brought this bike out for long distance rides?
Or touring.
Or touring?
Touring, yes. That time I went to KL alone.
Then how she perform on the highway?
She performed actually excellent for me. But when I go to the top speed, is about the maximum already.
What's the top speed?
The top speed was 197.
Does it vibrate or shake a lot?
After 180, it start to vibrate a bit.
Even at 180, it's very stable.
Still very stable.
Is it draggy? I mean, to reach that speed?
A bit draggy, but when you on the 140 to 160, it's just like very fast.
On the road, right? Given that this bike is very unique, do you get a lot of looks on it?
When I bought the bike first time when I ride at the Avenue 12 Woodlands, there's a guy in the car like, oh, very good, very good. I also give him a thumbs up also.
Yeah, I mean it's a very unique bike lah. Even now also it's still unique
unique.
How about accessories for the MN4? Is there a lot of it?
For the accessories wise in Singapore, there's nothing much. Only the most is the visor from the Motor World. But this one I bought it from US eBay.
Okay.
This is about 280
It's for the MN4 lah.
for the NM4.
But original one is a bit lower lah.
Original is the all the way up.
It's higher up.
The curve up, as in it's curve up.
This one curve up. But why you like this one?
Because I want to make it up because I want to go touring.
Yeah lah, because this one it reflects the wind,
Bounce up the
upward.
wind.
So
Otherwise it's
So other than that, there's not much accessories lah.
No. Only this I bought from the Japan, the rack.
The rack lah. I didn't the rack.
Then this one I bought from AliExpress, the side stand
Holder lah. I mean, other than that, I think that's it. Because this bike is very unique parts that I think most universal parts also won't even fit on this bike.
True.
So that's the downside of owning the
unique bike
lah. Very unique bike lah, definitely.
I have to say the even the signal lights in front, cute sir.
I mean, blends in with the bodywork, right?
Sir. It's very stylo lah.
Unless you get the O2 model, then the light is also same together.
With the side panels, right?
With the side panels, these together.
Even the tail tidy, it's unique.
I was commenting on it earlier. That's what he likes. For yourself, how long you want to ride this bike? What's your long-term plans with it?
This bike is until 24, so by the time I think I'll be renewing this bike also.
You want to keep this bike as long as you can?
Yeah.
You no plan to sell?
Considering that the COE price now almost
very
there,
high,
almost a 5-digit figure.
Yeah, I was thinking also, but maybe I will sell this bike, then I maybe change to a GS.
Wow. From Volters to GS, yeah.
Stylus. Of course. I mean, once the borders are open, definitely everybody will buy a GS. Almost a lot of people want to get a GS. Of course,
nowadays people sell GS. Now after that, when border open, people want to buy. But even though the bike's futuristic design, right? But you can really see it has still some of the parts of a conventional motorcycle, such as the wheel, the front headlight.
Yeah, and the handlebar also, it still looks like a normal motorcycle.
Yeah lah, then what?
I know, I mean,
You want a jet ski?
The bodywork is very futuristic, but it
Oh, yeah
still
lah, I mean-
has elements of a conventional
Okay.
motorcycle.
Yeah, okay, I get what
So
you
it's
mean.
not that, how to say, unique internally lah. Only the most applies to the bodywork lah. Yeah. So to end this off, Jin, who would you recommend the NM4 for? What kind of riders would you think would like this bike?
Mostly it's full shorter riders like me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But is it comfortable for you given that you are a vertically challenged rider?
Actually a bit, cause normally when I ride, I'll put one bag behind so I can rest on here. So I'll be more to the middle lah. If I don't put it, I cannot lie on it.
Oh, so that's why you prefer the bike like this
But do you, if with a pillion, is it comfortable for the
It's
pillion?
still comfortable.
Macam it reminds me of Abang Kai's Gullwing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause that got one rider at the speedway also. His one that time didn't have a box. His wife was sitting behind. When he picked up, the wife almost flew off.
Alamak.
Too slippery
So you
also.
put this one lah. I mean, for yourself you have a box lah, no
Yeah.
issue lah. Jin, what's the best memory so far in your 4 years? 4 years of riding the NM4.
So my best memory is I own self ride to KL. And I scared that the bike will be stolen, so I go and buy the lock and go and lock the wheel.
But usually in Malaysia, I see if your bike is very unique, they won't care what. They will just look at you only, but they don't care. If your bike is available there and very common there, they will definitely, it's a target lah.
Yeah, correct.
I think Zah can attest to that.
Yep. Even my father's Vespa, the rusty old Vespa, kena stolen. Sure. Rusty, apik Vespa,
So people want,
that's
they
why.
don't care. As long as they can sell for scrap money, they will take it.
Hey, what scrap money? That one you sell a new the whole bike, you can reach like what 5,000, 6,000 ringgit.
Oh really?
Serious?
I didn't know that.
That's that lot. Yeah.
So for my other memories was I went to Yishun Vicom for inspection. So the inspector said, "Hey, your bike modified under like that, confirm fail one." Hey, I was like, original.
I think he never see before.
Yeah, he never seen before.
Kurang ajar.
That's a bastard.
Very kurang ajar these people. Haulian confirm fail sekali. Salah. Keep quiet already.
but do you say that, you told him lah, this one is original.
Yeah, I told him this is the original. He didn't believe. Then he said, "Go and check."
I think you also paiseh already let other people inspect the bike, right?
No, after that, he never come and say, just pass me already.
He paiseh already lah.
What feature of this bike do you like most?
The like most.
Which part of this bike that
You like the most?
you'd like most?
I like the riding style of this bike lah.
The riding posture.
Very comfortable, relax.
Syok lah.
Serious
Macam
ah?
sitting.
Yeah, really, just
Formula
relax,
One.
just like that, one shot.
Even compared to the Gullwing, this is more comfortable, sir. Seriously.
Oh really?
If you tried out a Gullwing before,
I never try a Gullwing before. Maybe you will try lah.
no, not try lah.
Sit on it lah.
Sit on it lah.
Then how is it? This one more comfortable.
Gullwing is comfortable. You can relax, but this one is comfortable, but meant for riding.
Thank you, Jin, for sharing your, Honda NM4 with us. I have to look at the model because this NM4 macam very mouthful lah. I want to say Voltus, but Honda doesn't officially use the name lah. Tell me what you guys think about this bike in the comment section. I mean, it's a very unique bike. Do let us know what you guys think.
If NM4 riders out there or ex NM4 owners, if this bike brings back memories to you, share your experience in the comment section below.
Okay, like and share this video with riding
Apa?
kakis.
You go close lah.
Any riders want to review, you can touch us on our social media pages below.
Any suggestion, feedbacks, put in the comment section below. Like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to support us as well as our sponsor Liquid Moly. Do check out their online store by clicking on the link below and use our discount promo code for discounts.
Yeah, and that's it for the vlog, and we will see you in the next one.